Hello everyone. In this video we are going to study practice set 1.3 of first chapter sets of standard 9. First question is, if A is equal to A, B, C, D, E. Now this one set is given, B set C, D, E, F, these are elements of set B, B, D, these are elements of set C, and D is equal to A, E, these are elements of set D. Then which of the following statements are true and which are false? Just we have to write true or false for the given statement. Now answer. First, now we want relation for C and B, means is it true or false, that we have to write for C and B. Now for that, C is here. First I write C is equal to BD and B is equal to CDEF, CDEF, and statement is C is subset of B. Okay. Now subset means you know that if all elements of C are present in set B, then C is subset of B. Means all elements of C should present in B. Now here elements of C are B and D, means B and D should be present in set B. Now see here B and D. D is here, but B is not in set B. B and D, we want B and D both here present. D is here, but B is not there. That's why C is, now here we can write here, all elements of set C are not present in set C. Therefore, C subset of B is false. With reason I explained here. It is the reason why it is false, because reason is this: all elements of set C, sorry here I wrote C here B. All elements of set C are not present in set B. Therefore, C is subset of B is false. Okay, let's see second. Second is here A and D. A is equal to, for observation we have tried both. A is here, A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. And what is second? B, C, D, E, F. B is equal to C, D, E, F, bracket close. And statement is here A subset of D. Okay. Now A subset of D means all elements of A should be present in B. But here again same, all elements of A are not present in B. That's why it is false. Reason you write same. Here I write directly now. A subset of D is false. Okay, reason same. If there is false, then this reason you can write. Now let's see third. Third is here. D subset of B. Now orally I explain you. Okay, by giving numbers you write down. D subset of B. Now D you see here, D. A and E are elements of D, and B are here, C, D, E, F. Now all elements of D should present here, A, E. E is here, but A is not present. That's why again third is false. Third also here false. Here I write, okay, third false. In this way you write down. Third is false because all elements of D are not present in set B. One is there, one is not there. Fourth, D subset of A. D subset of A. D again AE, and A is here. Now AE, A and E both are here. All elements of D are present. All elements of set D are present in set A. Therefore, D subset of A is true. D subset of A is true. With reason you write down. All elements of set D are present in set A. Therefore, D subset of A is true. Okay. In this way, with reason you write. I am explaining now. Two I explain. Others also I am explaining. But with reason you are right. Now here fifth, B subset of A. B. Now B here, these four, C, D, E, F, subset of A. Here, C, D, E, F. C, D, E, F. F is not here. All elements of B are not present in A. All elements of B are not present in A. Therefore, it is false. False. Understood? Now last, C subset of A. C, all elements of C. C means BD. BD, B is here and D is here. Means all elements of C are present in A. Therefore, it is true. In this way, by observation, you have to write it is true or false. In this way, by observation, by observing both the sets, related sets, you can write is it true or false. Dear friends, question number 2 is take the set of natural numbers from 1 to 20 as a universal set. 1 to 20 universal set means from 1 to 20 all numbers, natural numbers are included in universal set. Universal set is denoted by capital U. And show x and y using Venn diagram. Now for first u is equal to, now 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, and last number I write here 20. No need to write all elements in the curly bracket. Now x is equal to, x is the set of all x such that x belongs to natural number. X is also natural, but not all. X is greater than 7 and less than 15. We have to show this set by Venn diagram. Now, for universal set, we use a rectangle. Universal set is shown by, it is represented by a rectangle, and here you can write here outside or here inside, no problem, anywhere you can write. Here I write capital U. Capital U means universal set. Now all 20 numbers will include in the rectangle. All 20 numbers will come in the rectangle, but here x, capital X, it is the set, name of the set, and it is natural number. X is natural number, but natural number, which natural number? Greater than 7 and less than 15. They will come inside the circle. Means set X. It is set X. Which numbers, which elements are greater than 7 and less than 15? That we know. Here we can write, that is x is equal to, in listing method I write down this, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 bracket close. Because between, this natural number is between 7 and 15, means from 8 to 14. These many numbers we have to write inside the circle, because these are elements of set X. Therefore here anywhere you can write 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, anywhere. Okay, only number should not be mixed. We can write such way that we can read it 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, anywhere. It is set X. Now remaining numbers you have to write outside the circle but inside the rectangle. Remaining means which are left now? 1, anywhere again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Now 8, 9, 10, 15, 14 till 14 we have written inside. Now after that 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you see this U means rectangle universal set, all numbers are there from 1 to 20, all are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From 8 to 14 inside, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and again from 15 outside, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In the rectangle all 20 numbers are there because that is a universal set. But here inside the circle means set X, only from 8 to 14 numbers are written, and it is called Venn diagram. Venn diagram. Again second is there Y, there also. Let's see set Y how to show by Venn diagram. Now first we studied, now second for Y. Here again I write here second number, now U, 1 to 20 universal. Now Y is the set of all Y. It is capital, name of the set is represented by capital letter and here is small. Y belongs to N means Y is element of natural, but not all natural, condition is here. Y is prime number from 1 to 20. That is listing method. Listing method, write all prime from 1 to 20. Prime from 1 to 20. Then first prime 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. These are prime. Prime number means number divisible by itself. It does not have any other factor. Okay. Now Venn diagram. Again I take a larger. Here U I write here universal set, all 20 numbers will come here, 1 to 20 all will here, and this prime we have to write in the circle, and it is Y, suppose here outside or inside, you can write here anywhere. Now write this prime number inside and remaining outside, anywhere, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. These are elements of set Y, and remaining will go outside the circle but inside the rectangle only, not outside the rectangle. Now which are left? 1, 2 is here, 3 is here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See all numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In this way we can show given set in Venn diagram. Dear friends, example number 3 is here. This example is very easy. Universal set is given, then P is there, then show that universal set P complement by Venn diagram. Means in one diagram we have to show all these sets. First I write all sets together. U is equal to 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is universal set. Now P set is given. Set P is 1, 3, 7, 10. Now we want here P complement. P complement means what? How to find P complement? Elements of U minus elements of P, then we get P complement. Means from these elements you have to remove these elements. Remove, separate. 1 here, this 1 is here, 3 is here, 7 is here, and 10 is here. This 1, 2, 3 and 4. Except these, write all as a P complement, because these 4 are removed. 1, 2, 3, 4 are removed. 2, 8, 9, 11, 12. It is P complement. Okay. And now we have to show this by Venn diagram. For universal, first take a rectangle. Universal. Here I write. Means all will come in the rectangle. Now P and P complement are totally different. Totally different. When there are totally different elements, there is not a single common element, then one diagram separate and second another by another figure you can draw. Separate figures. Here you write here P and here P complement you can write. Okay, separate. But both together will come in the rectangle only. Now here I write P. 1, 3, 7, 10. 1, 3, 7, 10. P complement here. 2, 8, 9. If figure is small, then you can extend it, no problem. 2, 8, 9, 11, 12. Okay. Now both together we got U. Both together here. 1, 3, 7, 10. 1, 3, 7, 10. 2, 8, 9, 2, 8, 9, 11, 12. And both together we get U. In this way, we can draw Venn diagram of given set. Now second sub question is there, verify. Verify P complement. Complement of P complement is equal to P. Now here P already we have. Here number 1 I write. Okay, P already I have. Now P complement is also here. Second. And it is second P complement. Now complement of P complement again. Complement of this. Complement of P complement means U minus P complement. When we want complement, you subtract from U. Now here complement of what? P complement. Then from U, you have to subtract P complement. U minus P complement, that is complement of P complement. Now let's find what do we get. Universal. From this U, you subtract this. Means 2, 8, 9, see 2, 8, 9, 11, 12. If we remove P complement from U, we get 1, 3, 7, 10. 1, 3, 7, 10. Bracket close. It is complement of P complement. Number 3 are right here. Now you see 1 and 3. 1 is 1, 3, 7, 10. And here also 1, 3, 7, 10. It means that we verified P complement. Complement of P complement is equal to P itself. Verified. From 1 and 3. From 1 and 3 it is verified. Because all elements of P is equal to all elements of complement of P complement. That's why we can show that, we can write here both these are equal. Dear friends, example number 4. Set A is given 1, 3, 2, 7 and then write any 3 subsets of A. Any 3, it is open-ended example. We want any 3 subset. any three subset of A. Open ended, that's why every one of your answer will be different. Okay, then I write here B is equal to C is equal to D is equal to subsets. Okay, by single element also you can form. By single, if you want to take single, in this way you can write 1, 3, here 2, see. 1 is here, that's why B is subset of A. 3 is here, that's why C is subset of A. 2 is here, that's why D is subset of A. In this way, fourth you can write with 7. Then with pair, 1, 3, you can write 1, 2, 1, 7, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2. By any ways, by so many types, you can write subsets. But as it is asked any 3, I wrote like this. If you want to change, you can. You pair of any 2 elements, single, 3 elements, you will get subset of that. Dear friends, question number 5 is, write the subset relation between the sets. Here some sets are given, we have to write subset relation between them. And it is here question, second sub question, which set can be the universal set for above sets. Now first is P is the set of all residents in Pune. P is the set of all residents in Pune. M is the set of all residents in Madhya Pradesh. Now Pune is not in Madhya Pradesh, that's why P is not subset of M. I is the subset of all residents in Indore. Now Pune is not in Indore also. B is the set of all residents in India. Now Pune is in India, right? And here H is the set of all residents in Maharashtra. Now here you see Pune is in Maharashtra and Maharashtra is in India. It means here we can write here first relation, P is subset of H. P means set of all residents in Pune. P is subset of H. H is the set of all residents in Maharashtra, because Pune is in Maharashtra. That's why P is subset of H. And Maharashtra is in India. That's why here we can write H is subset of I. Means Maharashtra is subset of India. Also Pune is subset of India. Therefore here Pune is subset of India. Pune is subset of Maharashtra, Pune is subset of India also, and Maharashtra is subset of India. Right? First relation. Second, Madhya Pradesh now. M is the set of all residents in Madhya Pradesh. Here I is for Indore, B India, no? B India, therefore here for B India. B. P subset, Pune subset of Maharashtra, Maharashtra subset of India, B is for India, and Pune subset of India, B. I is taken for Indore, here I for Indore is taken here. Now Indore is in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Indore is in Madhya Pradesh is in India. Same relation for Indore. I is subset of Madhya Pradesh, means M. Madhya Pradesh is subset of India, and Indore is subset of India. It is the relation. Second question, which set can be universal set? Then in which set all the elements are coming? Then in India. Therefore here we can write here set of which set for India? B. Then set B can be the universal set. Can be the universal set. Set B means for India. All residents in India is the or can be the universal set.